Hello, everybody. My name is John. I want to talk about the book of Matthew 4, Matthew chapter 4, and it reads that Jesus was led by the Holy Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." And Jesus replied, "It is written, man should not live by bread alone, but on every word that comes from God's mouth." Excuse me. For every word that comes from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him on a high holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. If you are the Son of God, he said, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, and so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Jesus answered, it is also written, do not tempt the Lord your God do not put your Lord your God to the test. Again, the devil took him onto a very high mountain and showed him all of the kingdoms throughout the world and their splendor. All this I will give to you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Jesus replied, away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. Then the devil left him, and the angels came and attended him. Well, the Lord gave me revelations about this word. And first, Matthew 4, the Lord showed me that Matthew 4 is instructions showing you where the battle is and how to fight in the battle. Right? The battle, keep in mind, this right here, with Jesus being in the wilderness, the Lord showed me, that this was happening in Jesus' mind. Satan coming to him was in Jesus' mind. This is where he was at, getting him there. And so Matthew 4 is showing, was the Lord gave me a revelation that the battle is here in our mind, and he's also showing you how to fight in a battle. And for instance, like when Satan said to him, if you're the Son of God, turn these stones into bread. And Jesus said, no, man should not eat on bread alone. So the Lord showed me that first, the word is alive, active, and powerful to sharpen any two-edged sword, right? So the Lord was showing me that when you're having issues, mental issues going on, let's say mental issues too, but let's say if you're having doubts, anger, disappointment, things like that, right? So the Lord was showing me that when you put the word against those thoughts will dissipate away. And he said, and the Lord was showing me to give a demonstration of how this works. All right, let's say that you're having, let's say you have some kind of mental breakdown, right? Or let's say something is plaguing your mind, whereas though is making you doubt who you are, all kinds of things. Well, what you do is take that very thought. Let's say somebody deal with disappointment, right? Or unassurance or whatever. Take that thought. See that thought that the enemy is trying to give you, right? Then speak against it. You're going to say, no, I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in every word that comes from God's mouth. And if you want, you can repeat it again. Well, 3 times if you want. Well, let's say a second time. You have another thought to come up, a disappointment thought. You say, no, I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in every word that comes from God's mouth. And so Matthew 4 is instructions, one, showing us where the battle is and how to fight the battle. And Ephesians 6 says, put on the full armor of God, right? You put all your armor on. Then at the end, it say, be vigilant. How do we be vigilant? Here in your mind. Be vigilant of what the enemy is trying to give you. And as you being vigilant, you'll see that stuff that he's trying to give you, that disappointment, that anger, depression, all that stuff, and then you speak the word against it, right? Let's say somebody dealing with depression. You'll say, you'll first catch the thought, then you'll say, no, I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in every word that comes from God's mouth. This is how you battle. This is what Matthew 4 is all about, is showing you how to fight and where the battle is. There you go. This is how it's done. Well, that's what the Lord gave me revelations on, and I thought I should make a video on it. And I thank y'all for listening, and everybody have a blessed day. All right.